Welcome to the first episode of Trade Reviews. We're going to go over trades that I've made to show you guys exactly what I was thinking real time so that next time you guys can make the money with me. So let's go ahead and get started. Today, we're looking at the trade of ALDX. So as we can see, this stock was beaten down pretty bad. But I started to see a lot of therapeutics companies coming up on my scan. The sector is very important, so you always want to be watching for sectors. So as I'm seeing that therapeutics companies are looking good, I start to notice this stock. And it's interesting because we can see from the low, it made a very nice move up over 130%, and it's getting tight right around the 200-day. And as you guys know, I like to take setups that are above the 200. So this is when I started watching it. It starts to put in a very nice range here, and it's just surfing that 10-day. But I would love to see a couple more days, and that is what I got. And it starts to get very tight. So this is when I got really interested in this stock. Now at this time, the market was not doing so hot, so I really was paying attention to this stock and seeing how it reacted as the market sold off. But as we can see, it was holding up very well, and this just got so beautiful. I mean, look at this tight range right at the 200-day, right at the 20-day, was surfing the 10 previously. I mean, it's just textbook. So this day here, I was very excited because it gapped straight out of this range, took out the opening range highs, and this is the day I entered on right here. Now let's go ahead and see how this ended up. So my stop loss was down here. I don't remember what it was, probably around a 5% stop. And then it continues to work, but we have earnings coming up. So how I handled that is I always want to sell half before earnings at least. But since I was up a decent amount, I went ahead and sold half and decided to hold the rest through earnings. Ended up being a good decision because now it continued to run. And this stock was off to the races after that. It came back down, kind of touched the 10-day. These are days you like kind of get a little scared as you start seeing it come down so much in one day, but it didn't close below the 10, so we continue to hold. Now the stock started tightening up, and then it closed below the 10-day just yesterday, and that is when I end up selling this stock. So I sold the first half up about 11%, and in the second half I sold up 30%. So a very good trade, netting around 20% in total on my position. Very nice. These are the ones we have to watch for, guys. When they get so tight like that, right on that 10 and 20 day, they are just asking to go higher. So these are ones you want to pay attention to. Also note this one had a previous range right here. That was pretty important. It came up and touched this a couple times. That is exactly where it was getting tight. Also, we have a gap here, and so I'm not really a professional on gaps or know much about them, but I know that a lot of times they like to get filled. So as I could see, this still had a lot of room to run right here, so this made a very kind of decent probability trade to get in on. It ended up working out very nicely for me, around a 20% gain on position. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of this series. It's going to be short to the point so you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing, and let me know a trade that I took that you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video.